What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Panhandle. And I'm here seeding field grass over top of the normal base game grass. And there's a very good reason for that. Although it's the same type of grass, like it's still grass. It's just a different variety, we'll say. It has been mentioned to me by Schultz Modding, the creator of this map, that field grass yields a lot higher than the normal grass. And it has been proven by me. If we just go into construction mode, I think I made 14 hay bales off of this field. I think it's 14 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 14. So yeah, this big field here yielded 7 bales, or not 7, 14 bales, 14 hay bales off this giant field. That's crazy and horrible at the same time. So we're going to try the field grass, see if I can get more than 14 bales. I'm really hoping I can get more than 14 bales. I know with the alfalfa bales, I got a lot. I think I got like 40 alfalfa bales when I did it. But that was a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember how many I got. So there's that. Also, as of recording this episode, the previous episode has just been published. So if you guys have posted or commented on that, I have not seen it yet. But still, thank you guys for all the comments. Especially thank you to Schultz Modding for creating the map and helping me out down in the comments. I really appreciate it. Oh, there was something I was going to bring up to Schultz Modding too, and I forgot what it was. Oh, I remember. Schultz Modding, if you're listening, could it be possible to add the custom crops into the existing productions? So, like, I know we have triticale, or rye, or spelt for that matter, and put it in the grain mill. Just to, give something to do with it. And then along those lines of also making new products with those custom crops, just to give a reason to do them. Just a thought. But still, it's a great map. Love the map. I'm having a blast with it. And if it just had those custom productions, it'd make it even 100 times better. For me, at least. I do like maps with custom crops and custom productions all in one. Because a lot of maps don't do that. Or a lot of North American maps don't do that very often. It's very rare to see that. I know in European maps do that a lot. But I don't normally play European maps just because, I don't know. I like to go big, as one can tell from this episode and the previous episode. We had a 48 row planter in the last episode. Speaking of that, I did plant this field. What is this? Oh, that's a spray. I did plant that field in corn. I did also lime that field. And I think I returned the planter? I did. Okay. Just checking. And then I believe that this sprayer fertilized that field? Yes. Now, I did forget about tram lines. As you can see, everything that's red is a tram line. So next time we'll have to plow it anyway because it's corn, and you need to plow corn under. Because of the periodic plowing setting for the game. So when we go plow that, that will get rid of the tram lines. I should have thought about that before I planted it, but it's all right. Otherwise, I would have cultivated it under. But not a big deal. All right, I've got the tiny little spot left that I missed when I started. And then I believe this field also needs lime, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't. I started planting this field a little bit ago, like a week ago. I still haven't gotten it done, so there's that. All right, let's have a look. It's not terrible. Oh, I did lime it before. When did I lime it? I don't know. All right, whatever. It's all good. So that lives there. This. Where does this need? This needs to go back to the farm. Actually, I might set this up filling with water because it looks like we're running low. And I did change out this windmill for a water trigger. I did that a while ago, I think, whenever I first got this trailer. So that is filling. And then we need to find the sprayer, fold it all up, and bring it home. Wrong button. And then I think that's all of our fields good and ready. These two fields are soybeans, so they don't need fertilizer because you don't give fertilizer to soybeans with precision farming. So yeah, I think that's it. I think this is the last thing we have to do for the month of April. Actually, you know what? We're just going to leave this right here. Because I'm sure we're going to need it at some point. You know what I was going to do? I was going to sell these last time, weren't I? Wasn't I? Because I don't need them anymore, right? Because I've got that new one over yonder. I'm just checking to make sure all these are empty. Yeah, still 35,000. Not too bad. And we'll even sell these ones because don't need those either. And then the same with over here. Yeah, we have this big one over here, so we don't need these little ones. All right, and then to sell the auger, because we don't need that either. And that also brings up the point of the biogas plant. We'll keep it for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Because currently I do not have the cows producing anything, manure and slurry wise, because one, I didn't give them straw, so they're not producing manure. And I don't think there's uh, a slurry point anywhere. Yeah, there's not a slurry point, so they're not producing slurry. Yeah, slurry, no liquid manure tank nearby. So there's that. But they're doing good. 5 months old. Got plenty of food. Plenty of food. All right. So now we're in May. What needs to be done? The grass field is ready, but this is the first growth stage, so we'll wait on that. Doesn't even look very tall either. Interesting. Doesn't look very tall at all. It's kind of interesting. Cows are doing great. They are now 6 months old. And I should really put a slurry point down. Does the map come with a biogas plant? I don't actually know. I'm gonna go with no. But it has to, right? Because that's a custom biogas plant. Okay. Um, Interesting. All right, so then I won't sell that biogas plant because this is a custom biogas plant. Interesting. Unless it's in something else, which I don't think it would be, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I am going to place down uh, this thing. Boop. All right, so that should do those two. Well, it actually does those four. Look at that. All right. So in that case, we will put one over here as well. Alright, so then just the pigs don't have... Oh, they do have a slurry, but they don't have manure. Good to know. Alright, this guy is full. Let's get it out of the field. Should probably even put it away. Fantastic. Let's see, it'll be July? No, June. No, actually it'll be May 2nd. March 2nd? What month are we in? May. Okay, we are in May. Look at that. There's a weeding contract. It's actually kind of tempting. And it's a soybean field? How much is it? 650,000? Yikes. Can I sell a lot to buy that field? I don't know what I have to sell, though, is the problem. The cows aren't near ready to harvest. Well, I messed something up because all these pens have 41,000 liters of slurry in them. That's a problem. But not a problem for me today. I was just trying to think. When do we have to mow the grass? Is that in July is the last time we have to do it? Also, when did I plant this? April? April? May? June? July. Yeah, July is when I have to harvest it. Or mow it, I guess. Alright, we'll sleep another month, I guess. Because then the oats will be ready too, I saw. So then we'll have double the amount of jobs we have to do. Oh, there's a $75,000 spinach contract. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Uh, what is this? Peas. Okay, so that's even worse. Okay, well, interesting. Sleep again, I guess. All right, look at that. It's sunny. It's gonna be sunny all day. Fantastic. All right, let's get everything situated. First things first, we're gonna grab this tractor. We're gonna go move the baler so the mower can get out. Because for some reason I've blocked in the mower with the baler. I'm also gonna force a save because now I've slept like 4 months. Oh, is there crop destruction on this? Ooh, there's not. Look at that. I planted the right thing, right? I planted field grass, didn't I? Yes. Is that what I wanted to plant? Hmm. Still doesn't look very tall, but that might just be me. Because compared to this grass, what is this? Isn't this meadow? I guess it won't show me, will it? Oh, it will show me. Okay, so that is meadow. That's why it looks so tall. This isn't normal standard grass. Interesting. Also, where are you going, dude? I don't know. Can I make it go in this way? I sure hope so, and I can. What is this guy doing? Does he not know how to mow field grass? I kind of want to sit here and watch him because he's doing some interesting things. Okay, so you went all the way back there to turn around. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. Okay, we're not going to harvest or start harvest quite yet. That'll be in the next episode. We're just going to get everything situated and figure out what trailer we're going to use. I guess we have that one. That white one that's hooked up to the red semi. Alright, that's good. We'll worry about the trailer a little bit later. But for now, that is it. So I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.